Alright, so here's heavy metal alkylators, alkylating agents. They all look like they're heavy metal. They're doing the horns thing right here. They all have platinum in them because they've all got platinum records. They've all got there's three of them. There's cisplatin, carboplatin, and oxyplatin. And you remember that they're all in platin because platinum here, platinum records. Cisplatin has 2 chlorides, which are replaced by water. This right here would be turned into water, and that's what it needs to do to get to its active form. And that's why we need to keep it in 0.25% sodium chloride solution, because that'll delay its activation. We also need to make sure to assess for renal function, because there's a risk of nephrotoxicity, but usually if you keep the patient hydrated and voiding often, then that's not going to be an issue. Next we have carboplatin. Remember, ends in platin, like platinum. What it looks like doesn't really matter, but I'm going to draw it here anyway. This one, it can be in water because the water doesn't activate it like cisplatin does. Water is okay. It's got less renal toxicity, but still, check renal anyway. Alright, and that's all you know about it. Next we have oxaliplatin. Once again, what it looks like doesn't matter, but I like drawing things out in more ways than one. It's very lipophilic, which is important. I'm going to get back to that later. Just remember for now it's lipophilic. It can cross the blood-brain barrier. It's also known to cause paresthesis, or pins and needles of the hand, feet, and oral area. This is called hand-foot syndrome. And it is not stable in sodium chloride, so no sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is only for cisplatin. For oxyplatin, you want to give them D5W, or give it in D5W rather. So, sodium chloride for cisplatin, water for carboplatin, D5W for oxaliplatin. Now, what I said about the lipophilic, the fact that it can cross the blood-brain barrier makes it have a very high chance of peripheral neuropathy. You'll have lots of peripheral neuropathy. All of them actually have peripheral neuropathy, but the oxaliplatin is the most of all. It's got the peripheral neuropathy power of an ox. Yeah. And that's because it can cross the blood-brain barrier, because it's lipophilic.